Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I have here my gorgeous Luciano all stretched out, having a nice little nap in front of you. And I thought he would make a really good backdrop for my video today, which is all about the YouTube changes that's going to maybe affect a lot of people in our YouTube community. So I just wanted to discuss that a little bit today and get your thoughts about it as well and feedback. So just firstly, this Luciano was reborn by Tiffany from Coco's Nursery. She is an Australian reborn artist and she's amazing. And she's going to be at the Ipswich Doll Show, which is coming up at the end of this month, September the 29th. And this baby is going to be at the Ipswich Doll Show. So if you're able to attend and you would love to see him in person and have a cuddle, then I will be there with him. So you'll be more than welcome to see him in person. And also she will have lots of new babies for sale at the doll show. So YouTube and made a big announcement a few days ago about regarding the fine. They received a $170 million fine for targeting ads for children with monetization. And they also have made a decision a few months ago to disable comments on any channels that have children in the content and my channel was chosen as one of them, which I'm really confused about because my channels are showing reborn baby dolls, which are very expensive works of art. And I do not see any children spending the amount of money that these reborns cost, which is you know a fair chunk of change. We're talking about 500 plus just for this. So reborns can sell up to 1,000, over 1,000. So I cannot see any parent spending that sort of money on a reborn doll for their child. It's not advisable because the paint for the child to have this, the paint can be scratched off because it's painted on the vinyl. Then that's works of art and they are not hardy. They need to be treated carefully and delicately, which adult collectors do that for the majority of the time. So my Reborn channel is not for children. It is definitely not for children. It is for adults only, adult Reborn collectors only. My content is aimed at adult Reborn collectors. The topics, the discussions, the hauls, they're all aimed at adult collectors. So I don't see how I was put or how any adult reborn any reborn channel can be put in the children's thing. Yes, children may watch it, but that is not, I mean, children can watch anything on YouTube that's not adult, that's not 18 plus. So my videos and other Reborn channel videos are not targeting children. They're not aimed at children. They're aimed at adults and adults only. We can't stop children from watching it. And there's never any swearing on my channel, not because it's for children. It's because I'm just don't swear. I don't want to present my channel with swearing and things like that. That's just something I choose to do. And I know most other channels, Reborn channels, I don't hear swearing in because swearing is not really what we want to be doing. And I just think that for YouTube to just see a doll, which to me it's not a doll, it's a baby, it's an image of a baby, a copy of a baby, it's an artwork. So they just see the word doll and they just lump us all in with dollies, that you get from Walmart and Kmart and all that cost $20 to $40, which these are not the same. This is an art and we are collectors of this artwork. So to me, we're different. But so how the new changes will affect the Reborn community on YouTube, remains to be seen. I really hope and pray for our community that we aren't all demonetized, that we aren't all have our comments blocked, which mine are already, but a lot of other people's aren't, but some are. Our community walls will be disabled, and at the moment, that's the only way I can communicate with anyone. So, if that was to happen, we're just going to have to deal with it and just hope that YouTube sees. Well, I think we all need to band together and work together as as a YouTube community to try to explain to YouTube, what the Reborn community is about. It is primarily targeted at adults because of the cost of this hobby. It's not a cheap hobby. And the only way, if it does affect us like that, the only way I can see forward is for us to join together, because I think each channel trying to fight this individually would be too difficult. I think if we all band together and sort of try it's like there was years ago a lady who was trying to copyright the word reborns or reborn dolls or something like that, and the whole community banded together and we paid for lawyers. Um, well, not I didn't personally, but a lot of people paid into this fund, that we then got a lawyer, and this lady was actually, issued some legal papers saying that, you can't copyright this word because this word has been around for years and it's such general terminology, and that's just not going to be all right. We're going to fight it. So luckily she dropped it, and that was it. So the way I see for us, in the Reborn community, that if it does affect us the way we are all hoping it doesn't, then and I'm going to remain positive about this. I'm not going to be saying it will happen. All I can do is wait and see. If it does happen, then my idea that I'd like to put out there to other Reborn channels is, for if this does happen and we are all hit with the same thing, then I would suggest that we all come together and we all unite and try to deal with this together, because that's, for me, I think, the best option for us. So let me know what you think about that. Do you think that, is there any other ideas you can think about? I know I'm going to be, personally, the only changes I'm going to make is on my about thing on my channel. I've just added lots of terminology, like this channel is for reborn adult collectors, just sort of making it clear to YouTube that this is adult content and this is for adults. Because, like I said, and I'll say time and time again, children cannot afford to be spending the money. Parents would not be spending the money on these babies because they are like works of art and expensive. So if you can think of any other ways that we could deal with this, I would be very open to hear your ideas. And this YouTube Reborn community is such a wonderful community. It would be so sad to see anything happen to it. So all I can suggest is for us all to start, be really mindful about our content, be really mindful that, if we are targeting adults, which 99.9% of us are, that we are just really mindful of that and make sure our content is reflecting that. And just hopefully hope for the best, think positive, put positive energy out into the universe. And if worse comes to worse, we have to band together and try and get something solved. If it just turns to dust, we will just have to come together through like Facebook. We can all communicate, and we can just try to see if there is any way that we can, band together and explain to YouTube what Reborn channels are about. So just time will tell. We'll just have to wait and see how it will affect us, what will happen, what we can do about it. But hopefully I'm hoping that that they will see the value in this, which I'm praying. Some YouTube channels are quite large, Reborn channels. There's a few Reborn channels out there who are way larger than myself, and hopefully those particular channels also will have a greater voice than us with the smaller channels. But all we can do is work together. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing Luciano. I think he's just so adorable. He's a big chunky boy. But anyway, so let me know what your thoughts are on this on my community tab. Let me know if you've got any ideas. And also please just keep banding together and keep our Reborn community on YouTube strong. And let's stick together and hope that it all works out for us. So thanks for watching. Until next time, it's bye from me and my Luciano. Thanks for watching. See you later.